Hello. What does the universe want to warn you or tell you about? Okay, so it looks like you're having problems in your household, and the universe is telling you that the way you're supposed to handle these issues is basically control your fiery personality. Do not just blow up. Control yourself. Don't respond rushly, because it looks like when you engage your fire, when you let it go wild, you can burn everything down. So you turn into this like a demon. It's also telling me that crow's been talking to you. So whoever is aware about crows, then listen, go with it, because I've been interacting with them and they're wonderful. They usually warn you about things. For example, I would go to the store, right? The crows are not always bad. Start with that. I would go to the store and looking for something, right? I'm going to the store and then they're not necessarily crowing. And then as I'm about to pull in into the parking lot, what I see is the crow just goes and silently sits, right? It silently sits, and I know immediately, because from my experience of all these years, I know how they behave, when and how. Sit. I know immediately that whatever I'm looking for, I'm not going to find in the store. Just crow's just warning me. So crow is telling me, you're wasting your time, don't even go there, right? So try to listen to this bird, because it's been communicating with you. On the other hand, if you're trying to, we don't speak crow, so on the other hand, if you're trying to figure out, sorry, what the crow's trying to tell you, right? So let's say they're like crowing, going nuts, right? So you have a thought. So think about, let's say, well, is it my car, or whatever you're worried about, or is it my family, or is it, I don't know, whatever, right? Is it my foot? Is it my hair? Is it my head? Is it my work? And then when you hit the right thought, right? Let's say it's about your work. When you say, is it my work? And then if you hit the right thought, what crow is trying to tell you, crow stops crowing. And that's how you know what they're warning you about. They also bring the news of someone's passing. And it's not because they're bad. It's because crow is this beautiful being that doesn't have the sense of present, past, and the future, right? It has everything in the present. So it experiences future and the past in the present. So that's why it always knows what's going to happen in the present, right? It also knows how you're going to react, because it is aware of the past. It's a great magical being. So it's trying to communicate with you. Pay attention to it. It's trying to be your friend. It's been around you for a long time. Maybe you haven't paid attention to it, but do now. What else I'm seeing here is that there's this person that you've been friends with for a long time. Universe is trying to tell you that you need to let go of this person. Not completely let go, but just let go, because this person has been feeding off of you. So they are validating their existence, right? It's not necessarily insecurity. It's more like inability or unwillingness to move forward or change by taking the energy from you. So like if this person was the tree, you would be the water, right? So stop watering this person, because you need that water too. You can't always have the empty glass. You need to have your glass at least half full. So what the universe is telling me here is that basically what you've been doing is you're just like pouring all of your glass onto this person, because you're a pleaser. Stop fucking that shit. Stop being a pleaser. You can be a pleaser when you can. You don't have to be to the point where you drain yourself. That's nonsense. That doesn't serve you or that person. You can't be enabling other people not to work on their path and work out their karmic lessons and move forward by enabling them falsely. Oh, you're great, you're fine. No, they're not fucking fine. You're not fucking fine. You need to change. That's what true friend does. And if that person turns away from you and they don't talk to you, then fuck them. They're not your friend anymore. But what I'm trying to say is, like, do not drain yourself, because you need to use your energy for yourself. You come here to have your own experience. Don't carry people. You can carry someone across over the river, right? Let's say there's water and someone can't swim. So yes, you can help them across the river. But then don't just let them sit on your back and carry them for the rest of your life on your back because they refuse to walk. Let them use their legs. Let them learn their lesson. Another thing that we have here is this other person, right? So it seems like could be a relative, could be a friend. So this is a completely different individual. This individual pretends, right? Let's say if you like a certain music, you like I don't know, you like Black Sabbath, and I'm like, oh, I like Black Sabbath too, but I don't actually. That's the kind of person it is. It shoots shit. It says what he or she thinks that would please another person. This person wears the mask, right? This person is also very manipulative because they're mostly false. They're not real. Now, you need to get rid of this person. This is not even an option. The other one, you need to like sort of reserve your energy. Don't give them too much. But this one, you need bye-bye. It looks like this was your childhood friend, or you've been growing together, and then you listened to music together. You even like hung out and drank together. Yeah, those days are gone. You outgrew it. Let this person go. Yeah, this person is like a chameleon. What also the universe is telling me that you were going forward on a path, right? You were on a path before now. You were on a path and you were moving forward. And then you were overcoming your problems. Like there were a lot of problems. You felt like you were carrying the cross. The weight was too heavy. But you were still moving forward and overcoming those problems like a beastly energy, right? But somewhere along the way, you ended up in a relationship and then you stopped. So what the universe is telling me that it's restarting right now. The path that you stop is restarting right now. I don't know, maybe your relationship ended, maybe you're at a stage in your relationship where you can just say, okay, so I'm going to do me, you can do you, we can be living happily ever after. I don't know, but what's happening here is like you're restarting that path. There's the mountain, there's this height that you're aiming for, and you're going to go for it with full force. And you have this agility where you, like a camel, you can walk on sand. So cards are, the universe cards, cards are telling me here that basically you can walk on any surface, right? And make it. You never get buried in sand and drown or any of that stuff. Also, it's telling me that whatever dream you have, right, your energy, when you gather your energy, stop wasting it on people who don't want to do their karmic work or learn their lesson on this plane. What you do is, when you take that energy and then center it inside of yourself, what universe is telling you is that whatever dreams you have, right, or thoughts that you have, like all kinds of unicorn dreams or thoughts that you have, what you can do is like do not speak about them, like don't let even the air hear it, right? It's also telling me that instead of just speaking it, don't tell anyone, don't even say it so that air doesn't hear it. But what you do is you fill up the glass of water, right? So if you want something, if you want to give up any addiction or heal yourself or make any dream come true, what you do is you fill up a glass of water and then don't say it. Like I said, don't let the air hear it. What you do is you think about it and then look at the water, think about it, charge the water, and then drink that water. Also, cards are saying that the weather is getting warmer right now and you need to recharge yourself. So you need to center yourself. Take your shoes off, walk on earth like barefoot. So you need to have sun and earth, right? So you need to be charging. So we got we got 4 elements at this point. So we got air, don't speak, we got water, charge it, and we have earth and fire, right? Sun. So you need to walk barefoot on soil, and you need to charge with sun. So when you charge with sun, right, charge with sun, what's going to happen is something that's been taking too long to overcome or climb, or anything that you needed to reach, like the gates that those people were preventing you from going through, the people who were your friends, your relatives, who've been stopping you from going through those gates, it's been taking very slow, like you've been going like a turtle. When you start charging, it will speed up. Pay attention to the details of who's trying to anchor into your energy. Also, it's telling me that there might be some kind of proposal. I don't know if you're married, probably not that. It could be some kind of engagement, right? Not necessarily like marriage engagement, but it could be happening either in spring or in fall. So either someone's going to propose you sometime, no, not spring, I'm sorry, either in June or July, and then you will get married or get a job in fall, or other way around. It will happen in fall, the proposal, whatever kind it is, and then June, July, you will start it. You need to break out of this spider web. The universe is going to give you a sign, and the sign will be in a form of a bird again, right? So you will see a stork, right? A stork or a heron, preferably white, not gray one. We don't have it here. So you will see it, and there will be the direction. So it's telling me that to pay attention to the direction, which way this bird will be flying to, right? Let's say heron. Which way it will be flying to. So I don't know, get the compass, figure out which direction it is, and they're telling me that's the direction where this someone's scheming against you, someone's stealing from you, someone's trying to trap you. This is not your friends, this is someone else. It's someone who, yeah, it's like tempted by the devil. It could be a man for someone, or a woman in masculine energy, someone who thinks they're all that and they're all the shit and they're amazing. So someone very jealous, who thinks that they need to compete with other people, and they need to be best all the time. They're jealous of you. They're trying to trap you into something. I don't know. They want something that you have. So when you look up the direction where the bird is flying, what you do is like you look up the compass, and then if you know where this person lives, or the idea that you have about the person that we're talking about, I don't know, you'll know who it is. You just know. So because the universe is telling me here that it will give you such sign that you have the feeling that you'll think about that person. So then look up their address and see whether it's south, west, east, and that would be your sign. So for some it says it's a man, for some it says it's a woman. This person is trying to stop you from moving forward, right? It's playing, this person is like pretending to be innocent and beautiful and star-like, so they have this like energy, like a star energy. They're like maybe very talkative, or presenting themselves in such a grand, they're fun to be around. They're like life of the party. But how you can identify this person is that this person is most of the time pretending to have the knowledge, and it's like a wolf in sheepskin. So you know this person very well. It doesn't look like this person is your friend. So the way you can come out of this situation is that, like, again, I'm getting the sun, right? You need to center yourself with earth. I get the earth and the sun again. So you need to have as above, so below. So you need to ground yourself, your feet on the ground, sun up and down. You get that energy, and somehow that, like, door unlocks inside of you, and you get that knowledge, like inner wisdom comes out, and you'll figure out, like a snake. I get a snake and a Scorpio card. This is wonderful, with a book in the middle. It will be like, knowledge would be like in the air. You will know how to manipulate the time and change the situation of this destruction around you, without burning bridges. Remember how I said, like, you need to cross the bridge without blowing it up. Don't blow up the bridge, like cross the bridge over, and if those people don't follow you, they don't follow you. But ground yourself. That's it.